I personally want to know what's your favorite, like, not the most popular song, but what's your favorite song that you've ever made? Like,
Man, it's so hard. They're all like children.
Really? Each one of them has a different
It's tough,
feeling?
man. It's like I think the most important song.
Important. Yeah, maybe that was a better way.
I think the most important song I've made is probably "Dear God,"
Yeah.
along with "Eternity." I think those two go hand in hand.
I almost cried while I was watching that one just because it was, like,
Man.
so much meaning. And can you like, tell them? Because I feel like some people have seen it, but, like,
"Dear God."
yeah, like, explain that story. I feel like it's a great story.
I haven't heard it. So.
"Dear God" is essentially the lifetime of a believer. So
Someone that's believed in God their whole life.
right, or anyone who at some point believes in
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
You're born. We're told what to do. We learn our language from our parents. We learn our
Almost,
pronunciation,
yeah.
everything. And then
Yeah.
you get to a certain age where you start being disposed to the world, and you're like, okay, well, now I have these questions for myself as to what I've been taught my whole life.
Yeah.
So it's like, even though the person's a believer, is how he's, like I started in Dear God, he then has all these questions.
About, like, why were you not here at this time? Why is this?
Right. Why is it like this? Why is it like that?
Because when you're born and you're a kid, all you know is
What you're
what
taught.
you're taught. And why the color of this jacket is green is because everyone else says it is.
Right.
But then as you get into the, like, real world, as you mature, you start questioning everything in life,
Right.
and you're like, why do I believe that? And why does this other person believe this?
Right.
And for most people, it's all about how they were raised, and unless you're aware enough to, like, really ask yourself those questions and then be like, why do I believe it?
Right.
Do I actually believe it, or do I believe it because all my friends? Am I wearing this because all my friends are wearing it, or do I want to wear this? And that's, like, what I love about all that your music is, because it's very in the thing. You're asking questions to God, and then you want to, like, go towards the end of it.
Right. So he just keeps going on, and essentially it's just like it's a circular story where it says, okay, I'm a believer. I have all these questions, yet by the end I still believe.
Yeah.
So it's like letting people know it's okay to have these questions.
Yeah.
And still have faith, because that's what faith is, right? Not like your eyes are closed and you're still walking.
Like, that you even have these doubts. Like, everyone
Right.
has, and that sometimes in life, if you, like, believe in God, because I, like, grew up, our parents are very religious, and they raised us this way, and I believed in God, and that's all I knew. And then for a period of time, I was doubting everything. I was like, wait, I don't agree with everything that my dad says. I don't agree with everything that my mom says. Not to say I don't love them. I love them both.
Right.
And I agree with a lot of what they say. But then I was questioning my faith, and I got farther away from God. And I'm like, am I too far to come back? And I was discovering, and I literally think that's how I found one of your videos. Like, I was watching videos on, like, everything, going to different churches, like, trying to go to different youth groups. And then when I watched that, it made me feel okay to, like, doubt everything, bro. And it was not, like, such a deeper than just, like, oh, this song's lit or this song bumps. Like, that's why I think it is your most important song, and that's cool.
Yeah, that's one where I just think, like, yeah, definitely.
Like, a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah.
And then
I
it
feel
came
like
full
everyone
circle that
goes
you
through
came back
that.
around, because I feel like I'm at this point where I'm coming back around, and, like, your journey with God's like this.
Right.
It's not like this and you're forever, like.
Right, and it's just letting people know that that's okay.
Yeah, and it made me feel okay that, like, someone I looked up to said that.
Is going through, like, the same
And said it in a
thoughts.
creative way, not just, like,
Exactly.
sometimes, like, when you're going to church, they say it and it doesn't come across, especially I'm young, it doesn't come across to the younger people, but you did it in a way that a lot of people probably ask themselves those questions or realize something for the first time in their life, besides a pastor saying, this is this and that, you know?
Exactly.